You gotta get certain cheers, give you a certain, appreciation of what you want to do. But now, today is a great day because we are back. This is season 2. Today is season 2 of FFC. I got prior to today, it was all off season stuff. Trying to just keep you guys updated on the NFL and what's going on, and just talk a little bit more of football during the off season. But off season's over. Training camps have begun. Now, we haven't had our slew of ACL tears yet. So we're going to give it another week before I start ranking everybody from top to bottom, like basically who you should take with your very first pick all the way down. Give me a week or so. I gotta get these injuries going first, because what I don't want to do is have everybody ranked and then these injuries come and I got to reorder the whole thing. Let me get the culmination of ACL tears first, at least the practice one, at least the training camp ones, and then we can get started. And then from there we can go to drop whoever's ACLs or Achilles tear. From there, I'm not making light. I'm not trying to be funny about it. Don't come for me. It's just it's just one of those things. Like, it's not funny, but it's just like we're waiting on injuries. It's the NFL. They're gonna come, and it's funny because the part that I'm laughing at is every person that you have right here that you can't wait to draft number 1, dude. They shouldn't be in your head right now. You should have a lot of people that you should be wanting to take with your number 1 pick, not just one, because he might not be there. But he might not make it to the season. Okay? ACLs have to tear. All right? So we're going to have fun with that when we add our players to Coach's Couch. That's coming back, of course. I love that segment. Hopefully, I could do something with a little bit more interaction with Coach's Couch, like having the pictures zoom in or something like that. We'll I'm working with the team, getting my what's the word I'm looking for? Get my editing working, you know what I mean? So coach is working on editing. So we'll hopefully have a little something there for you guys here soon with Coach's Couch. That'll be really fun if I can get a really fun edit to bring in the players. But before we get started with our welcome back, we do have some more business to conduct. So without further ado, we're going to jump right back into our season predictions for the NFL team. So today we're discussing the NFC North and the AFC North. Now, 2 strong divisions. One's just having some youth chemistry that they got to get. We have 1, 2 new quarterbacks. We have a second, third-year quarterback, and then there's golf, the highest paid in that division. Like that one. Don't get me wrong. Jettas is the highest paid, in everywhere. But it's the fact that Jared Goff is the highest paid quarterback in the NFC North. I want y'all to listen to that. You understand what I'm telling you? Jared Goff, he's been to a Super Bowl, to which he choked because he showed to everybody in the entire world, I don't have to get hit. But he's been to a Super Bowl. I want to say he's been to 3 playoffs, but he shouldn't have got that kind of money. So the one that's not the highest paid is the one I actually have winning this division anyway. So I mean, go figure. It ain't Detroit. I have them, I think, of course, second place. I think they have a pretty delightful schedule. But I do have them in second place in that division. And you got pretty much Minnesota and Chicago fighting for dog scratch because they have 2 rookies, to which one should have honestly went ahead and been I don't know why the Patriots didn't take J.J. McCarthy. And personally, and if it wouldn't have worked, oh well. But personally, I got my jewelry back there. Let me fix that. My daughter killed me. I got my jewelry back there. She said, "You got to show the Star Wars, Daddy." There you go. All right, so Patriots should have went for J.J. McCarthy. I would have went for the whole Michigan trend, honestly. I would have followed it. It worked for you for 6 Super Bowls. I mean, Don't get me wrong. What we gonna sit here and say? Why would he do? He ain't Tom Brady. Okay, Tom Brady wasn't Tom Brady when he was a rookie, was he? No, but he went to a great organization with a great system. When he got his number called, he stayed there. He won 6 Super Bowls. I'm just saying, I would have went with the whole Michigan tie. See if it worked again. With great skill and athleticism comes a bit of luck, people. I mean, you think the Patriots just knew they were going to win 6 Super Bowls with Tom Brady? Come on, bro. You know Tom Brady really wasn't starting to air the ball out until after 3 rings? Y'all didn't think about that, huh? He had 4 Super Bowls with 3 of those as champions, right? Because he won 2 back-to-back, lost, and then won. 3 and 4 years, right? Do you know that man couldn't throw the ball down the field? Tom Brady didn't start throwing the ball down the field until Wes Welker and Randy Moss got there. Now, he was getting the ball down the field. I'm not saying the boy ain't never thrown a 60, 80 yard down the field. How many more did he have with them 2 there? You see what I'm saying? Now, the notion that he couldn't do it, that was stupid. I couldn't believe that stuff was coming out of analysts' mouth. And it's almost like it was a trade bait thing to get Randy Moss from the Raiders to the Patriots. I don't know. It just seemed kind of weird the way they were mouthing it, because all of a sudden now he's airing it out. But he could always air it out. You just got to have the right people to do it, right? But let's think about that. He didn't start becoming more of what we love until then. And that was after years. That was after he's already won 3. So the first 3, he wasn't that kind of Tom Brady. That first 3 was the defense. It was Corey Dillon, the running back. And it was Tom Brady's game management with the offensive coordinators and the Patriot way of how they ran the offense, the system. All of it went together. And then eventually, Tom Brady became Tom Brady. And that's okay. You ain't going to have it. So why you couldn't just follow the dang on trend? Now, I am worried about both Minnesota and Chicago just due to, look, I always say you can't listen to every comment, but there are some comments that sneak in. You be like, brother, yeah, you got to do that. You got to do that. When you watch J.J. McCarthy throw that horrible pitch, it's like, bloody what? Most quarterbacks have a beautiful baseball pitch. I want people to understand that. Like, how do you think they throw the spiral so beautifully? It's because of those 90-mile-an-hour fastballs they were throwing in baseball. You know, let me tell you, when I was coaching, and I would hear every time I got a quarterback, guess where he was? Guess who I did not have for minicamp? He was there for training camps and for the season. Guess what I didn't have for my minicamps? The quarterbacks. Why? They're in baseball. Baseball season's also in the summer. I don't get them till after baseball season ends, and then they can come to training camp. But minicamps, unless there's games, unless they're not in the playoffs, those pitchers are coming to practice, but they're coming to your minicamp, bro. Okay, they throwing balls right now, and then they're gonna come throw that beautiful spiral for you when it's time. So when I saw that throw, it was horrible. It's kind of hideous. And then you got Caleb Williams, and it's just like Keenan Allen left the Chargers, right? He left Justin Herbert, right? He left the guy that knew how to get him the ball. He wanted to be the number 1 over there in Chicago. That's fine. They got a rookie. You got excited. He threw you an open pass with no pressure. There was no pressure on him. And it was underthrown. He had to go back and go get it. And the word that came out your mouth was, oh, hell no. Like, no, the cameras are everywhere. We can hear everything. No, you can't say that. Now, look, I ain't heard much about it since that. Like, so we'll see. Training camp is going on. They're talking. They're practicing right now. We'll see. But it's little comments like that. You be like, And listen, I was not big on J.J. McCarthy going to Minnesota. Why? What is J.J. McCarthy was successful in Michigan because of the coach, the running game, the defense, and the receiving weapons that he had. You take the running back away and leave JJ McCartney out there to throw the ball, which I don't know happened. I think 2 years prior to that, because at the end of the season, I think they were just losing people to injury, i.e., running backs, and he got hurt. I think a couple of times he couldn't finish the season. But when pieces miss, he depletes. I don't like it. Now, with a team that's built already and already has pieces for you to come in and just game manage, Patriots, you can even say Seattle, to be honest with you, they're kind of just sitting there waiting for a quarterback. If you look at that Seattle Seahawks team, bro, they got the receivers, they got the running backs. Their defense is actually becoming a new formidable force. It's not the 12 man anymore, but they're making their own identity over there. That's another team that's just missing a quarterback. So, look, JJ McCartney going to Minnesota means nothing. They're not going to be successful. They don't have a running back. Their defense is still suspect. They have Jettas that they paid a lot of money to. And it's just, I mean, where else do they have? There's really nothing in Minnesota right now. You kept your wide receiver happy. That's about all you did. So those two teams are going to be fighting for scraps at the bottom. One will get 7, one will get 5 wins. But I think this division in a whole belongs to Green Bay and Detroit. What up, Teddy? How we doing, my man? That's right. All right, so without further ado, let's jump right on into our season predictions. And the team we're going to go with the NFC North first. And let's see, we're going to start with, let's start with the Packers, I guess. Bears. Let's start with the Bears. Let's go with the Bears. All right, Chicago, you are, they're the team. I got Chicago with 5 wins and 12 losses this season. 5 of those wins are at home. I'll give them that. They're not winning anything on the road. They have a really tough road schedule. They got Green Bay on the road, Minnesota on the road. But I have them splitting anyway with their division. But they got San Francisco on the road. They have Arizona on the road, Washington on the road. And that game is a toss-up. It's week 8, right after their bye week in week 7. And depending on what Washington is doing, it could be a win for them, but it's a away game. So, we'll see. And then Trevor Lawrence has to prove he got all that money for a reason. So he should be beating the Bears at home. So this is a away game. Excuse me. So the way, I think that's week 6. I think that's why they have a bye week in week 7. That's the overseas game. Yeah, that's the overseas game. And if I'm not mistaken, Jacksonville that's their home. So they don't necessarily lose overseas. So I have them losing to Jacksonville away, Indianapolis away, and the Texans away. And I got them losing at home to Tennessee. I might change that one because I don't have a big. Oh, no. I like Tennessee. Not a lot. I like them enough to beat the Bears. I got the Bears winning 5 games this year. Not really much going on with them. It's a rookie quarterback. The starting wide receiver didn't like the pass coming from him. The defense is good. Chicago defense is good. They're sneaky good. I like what the coach was rebuilding over there. They've gotten some weapons, and they got some running backs. It just really all depends on what the rookie can do with this team and how far he can go with the team. And I'm just sorry, a rookie in Chicago and the NFC North. Not big. It's not much I'm expecting from you. You know what I mean? 5 games is a lot for a rookie in his situation, to be quite honest with you. And the reason why I say that is because there's a potential for upwards of 3 more games. If you're in 5 games, right, it's somewhere where you still got a lot of football left. You're actually in the window to grab a couple more. So the thing is, I only have them winning I have them in the first 6 weeks. I only have them winning once. So if they can change that narrative, that's 6 wins right there with maybe one more potential to steal another one. But I even haven't beaten New England because I don't know. Like New England has the package, but I'm not big on their quarterback. I'm not big on any of these rookies, to be quite honest with you. I mean, let's not sugarcoat that. None of these rookies impress me. It's going to be a tough season for them. It really is. If any of them have backs that they can lean on, because I think this is going to be a good running back here. Y'all already know why. The NFL coming for the linebackers with their stupid rule. So we already know them running backs are going to gash the middle of the field this year. Be ready. Running back in fantasy. We'll talk more about that later. All right, so Bears, I have you going 5-12. 5-12, yeah. They got Cole Bear in Minnesota. That's about all they got, buddy. Cole Bear and Jenner. So I hope they enjoy it. Oh my God. I hope they enjoy it. Look, there's one thing I always say when I look at somebody say, "Ooh, I can play quarterback." Oh yeah. And I watch them throw a football, and it looks beautiful, right? Then I say, now let me see what you do with the pads on and that helmet. Because let me tell you something. I have seen a kid throw a beautiful football to me back and forth. We just, not my kid I was training, he was going to be a quarterback. Bro, that boy put pads on for the first time. He couldn't lift his dang on arm up, and not one time could he throw a good ball. I said, oh, we're in trouble. It was about the first year of ever coaching football. Oh, it was horrible. So I learned something that day. That's good. You sure can. Put them pads on. Let me see what your arm can do. I would never fall for that again. You don't have them beating the Pats, do you? I do. I have them beating the Patriots because it's a home game for Chicago. I'm not sure with the rookie New England with a new coach and a new regime and all that. I'm not really sure what this rookie can do with everything being new in New England, to be quite honest with you. Like, you only got the owner's the only thing that's old, and that doesn't mean nothing when it comes to him throwing the football. Is Bill O'Brien still there? If that is, that's going to be the worst. Let me go check that right now. Bill O'Brien. Where are you? Are you still a New England Patriot? Where are you at? Where are you at? Bill O'Brien. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. Where is Bill O'Brien coaching now? Where's Bill O'Brien coaching? There we go. Okay, so it looks like he went and took his behind back to college where he belongs because he's with Boston College. And that's funny because Boston College got a. And this is what I'll tell you. Sounds so weird. Let me tell you something. I know you belong. Put it that way. Okay? And if you don't belong in the NFL, you just don't belong in the NFL. He didn't belong in the NFL. College, I love what he did with Penn State. And it's so funny because I know what he's going to be able to do with Boston College. But he can't do it in the NFL. Some guys just cannot make it at that level. It's just what it is. Hey, what's good, my man?